Madam Chair, I'll yield 2 minutes to the gentleman from California, a member of the Budget Committee, Mr. Calvert.
The gentleman's recognized. 2 minutes.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Mr. Speaker, since defense was brought up, I'm happy to defend our national defense. I rise in strong support of FY2013, the Republican budget. It's a responsible budget that recognizes that we cannot continue on our current fiscal trajectory. It also acknowledges the importance of a strong defense. Let's not forget, we're still a nation at war. We have 90,000 combat forces deployed in Afghanistan as we're sitting here. And while we have no intention of staying there indefinitely, we must ensure that our troops have the equipment and support they need to accomplish the mission. We must also ensure that promises made to our veterans are kept. We have emerging threats and turmoil across the globe. Joint Chiefs of Staff Chairman General Dempsey told us during a hearing on the defense budget that this is the most dangerous time that he has experienced in his long, decorated career, which is 38 years. This is not a time for further cuts which fundamentally destabilize and increase the risk to our forces and the ability to secure the homeland. The President's budget provides the bare minimum for our forces for FY2013 and would devastate them in latter years, with a planned $487 billion in cuts over 10 years. The GOP budget ensures that Congress fulfills the constitutional requirement for a strong national defense. It also recognizes the fiscal reality that faces by incorporating the recommended efficiencies provided by former Secretary Gates and current Secretary Panetta. The GOP budget also addresses the devastating impacts that sequestration, both the method and the amounts, would have on our ability to protect our vital national interests around the globe. Make no mistake, sequestration would decimate our military and signal to the world that we are ceding American military superiority. This is an unacceptable choice, and the GOP budget rejects sequestration as a means of addressing our fiscal challenges. Instead, the GOP budget tackles sequestration head-on, thoughtfully, and responsibly, dealing with the real drivers of our national debt, mandatory spending. The gentleman yield to me 20 seconds.
I yield the gentleman an additional 30 seconds.
Gentleman's recognized.
As I mentioned, the real drivers of our national debt, mandatory spending programs. The choice is clear. We can either continue to bury our collective heads in the sand, as the President's budget does, or we can be honest with the American people and make the hard choices now that will ensure America continues to be the beacon of opportunity and success. I urge my colleagues to vote for FY2013 Republican budget, and I yield back the balance of my time.
The gentleman yields back. The gentleman